Welcome back. So we are now in our topic 2. If you look at our textbook, and the topic for today is what? Classification of living things. So we are going to be talking about how we classify living things. Alright? So classification of living things is the placing together in groups of those living things that resemble each other. Placing together in groups. Right? So when we place things that look alike together, we are trying to classify it, right? That has to do with placing together living things into groups that have certain features in common, right? Things that have certain features in common, right? So they actually look alike, not that we just classify any kind of things together. So the arrangement is done from the highest. We arrange them from the highest level to the what? To the lowest. It's how we classify organisms, right? We classify them from the highest to the lowest level. From the highest to the what? Lowest level. Highest to lowest level of classification. And the first level is called the what? It's called the kingdom, right? Followed by phylum, alright, followed by the class. Then we have order, family. We have genus, and we have what? Species. Alright? So these are we classify living things. So classify it from what? The beginning to the end. Example. We have for example, man belongs to the kingdom Animalia. Alright? Because we are what? Higher animals, and we belong to the phylum Chordata, right? And class Mammalia, right? Mammals are animals that are able to give birth to their young ones alive. They tend to breastfeed them and also have some other characteristics. The order of man is what? Primates. Man are primates. That is, they have forward facing face. They are able to stand erect, and so on and so forth. So family, hominidae. Then genus Homo, and species Sapien. So that's why we refer to man as what? Homo sapien. Alright? So that's why we refer to man as Homo sapien. Let's do that of lion also. Lion belongs to the kingdom Animalia also. Animalia, just like man, they belong to the same kingdom. And the phylum Chordata. Alright? They are both chordate. Alright? And they are also both mammals. Lions also give birth to their young ones alive, and they are able to breastfeed their young ones. The order is carnivores. Alright? They belong to, they are different. They belong to different order. Lions are carnivores because they basically feed on meat. They hunt their prey and they feed on them raw. Right? So they belong to family Felidae, So they belong to the genus Panthera, and the species name is Leo. Right? So that's why Leo, Leo. That's why we call lions Panthera Leo. I hope we understood that. In case of any issue, we can refer to our essential biology textbook. There are further examples there. All right. So each of these level of classification has its own properties, and that's what we are going to be discussing about now. All right. Sorry, before I proceed, let me chip in something. The genus name is just like our own surname, while the species name is our personal name. Like me now, I'm Onobanjo Olumide. All right. So the genus name is different from the what species name, but they both work hand in hand. So when you want to call it together, you call me what Onobanjo Olumide. So that's how we got to Homo sapien also, and that's how we got Panthera leo. Thanks. All right, so let's proceed to the binomial system of naming. Right, just like the name sound, binomial. When we are talking about binomial, we know that has to do with two. Right. So binomial system of naming is what is the what generally accepted is the generally accepted system of naming organisms. Generally accepted system of naming organisms, right? So it's the most accepted system of naming organism, and it makes use of the generic name, uses a generic name, and the specific name. That is same as the what? The genus name and the what? And the species name, right? Please let's take note. When we want to write the generic name, it should start with capital letter, e.g. that Panthera leo. The generic name should start with a capital letter and it should be underlined, right? And the leo should start with what small letter and also underlined. That is what the principle of what naming organisms using the binomial system of naming. All right. So let's see some other examples. Okay. So this one is for lion. Mine is what Homo sapien. All right. Man. All right. Maize is what Z maize. Z maize, right? That's for what maize. So we also have for this name. We have this name for every organism, plants, animals, and so on and so forth. I think catfish is what Clarias Garipinus, right? Cat fish. Okay, so make sure both are underlined. If not, you'll be getting it wrong if you don't underline both, right? Let's talk about some of the level. Let's talk about kingdom, right? We actually have 5 kingdoms, right? 5 kingdoms, and they are kingdom Animalia, right? Kingdom Plantae, right? Kingdom Monera, right? Kingdom Protista, and Kingdom Fungi, right? Actually, the major kingdoms are just the Kingdom Animalia and the Kingdom Plantae. But actually, we had to have these other 3 kingdoms because there was no way we could classify the Protistas, the fungi, and the Monera as either plants nor animal. So we had to create a new kingdom for them, right? So the kingdom is the largest umbrella under which all organisms are classified. Largest umbrella, right? Umbrella. So we can just say animals, and probably we are referring to insects. All right, that's just the what the total kingdom. It does not tell us much about the insects. All right, it's not telling us probably maybe it's a mosquito or tick or any other insect. So now let's go to the phylum. All right, the phylum, it is the next phase of classification after the what? After the kingdom. Next phase of what? Classification. So each of these kingdoms have their own phylums, like the animals. In the kingdom Plantae now, in the kingdom Plantae, we have three phylums for kingdom Plantae. Kingdom Plantae, we have three phylums. We have the phylum Talophyta, right? Talophyta. All these phylums, they have each of their own characteristics. We have phylum Bryophyta. We have phylum Bryophyta. We have phylum Tracheophyta. Yes, Tracheophyta. Right? Those are the three phylums we have under kingdom Plantae. Why under kingdom Animalia? Kingdom Animalia. We have nine phylums. They are phylum Mammalia, phylum Coletrata, right? Phylum Annelida. Annelida are the animals with segmented body, right? Like our flatworms. We have the phylum Mollusca. Yes, Mollusca. Those are those that have shells, like a snail, right? We have phylum Arthropoda. Arthropoda covers the insects, right? We have phylum Chordata, right? And so on and so forth. Then for the next one, sorry, there's nothing like phylum. There's nothing like phylum Mammalia. Let's say phylum. Let's say phylum Nematoda. No, sorry, not Nematoda. Let's say phylum Porifera. Right? We can refer to our biology textbook if we don't understand any of this. They are easily explained there. Right? So let's continue today. We go to the next kingdom, the kingdom Monera. Right? The kingdom Monera. Sorry. Kingdom Monera, which is the third kingdom. Kingdom Monera. It has how many phylums? It has the kingdom Monera has two phylums, right? Phylum Schizophyta, and phylum Cyanophyta. Alright, that's the two we have. Then the kingdom Protista. kingdom protista has two. The kingdom protista has four phylum. Four phylum. Phylum Euglenophyta. Phylum Euglenophyta. Phylum Protozoa. Phylum Protozoa. Phylum Chrysophyta. And phylum Pyrophyta. Alright, so those are the four phylums we have under the kingdom Protista. And the last one, the kingdom fungi. Right, under this kingdom, we don't have a division. The kingdom fungi has no subphylum, so it's just there on its own. Alright, so these phylums are further divided into classes. Right, further divided into classes, and these classes are further divided into orders. Right, and these orders into family. Right, into genus and species. Right, so that is that about the binomial system of naming organisms. Right, thank you very much for listening. See you in the next class. Bye.